Almost all the Igbo billionaires I know after Civil War are self-made billionaires. Got to Akpabio, and now to the news info. Senate President Godswill Akpabio has spoken about the Senate approval of the Southeast Development Commission, describing it as a long overdue initiative. He stated that the commission should have been established immediately after the Nigerian Civil War to address the destruction and challenges faced by the Igbo people. In a video recently shared by Symphony TV, Akpabio said most of the Igbo billionaires he knows are self-made billionaires. Well, that is true to some extent. Igbos are very hardworking, very, very hardworking, and they support each other. And they don't see their fellow brother suffering and say, oh, he's going to survive on his own. They bring themselves up with even all this they are trading something. They help themselves a lot. So I won't doubt what Akpabio is saying. He mentioned prominent individuals in the aviation and business sector, such as Onyema and Chief Okonkwo. Akpabio praised the Igbos for their industrious nature. He expressed hope that the establishment of the Southeast Development Commission will finally provide the support the region has long deserved. In Akpabio's word, almost all the Igbos people that I know, after the Civil War, the billionaires are self-made. Whether in the aviation industry, you look at Onyema, Chief Okonkwo, and so many others, the Igbos are self-made. They are very proud people. Yes, so they are self-made. It is not a lie. They are very, very industrious. Ukeme Awak says, Akpabio, the Igbos and their allies need you to lend your voice in the release of Kanu, and you are here putting up with that. What is not important? What the entire Southeast are looking at is the release of Kanu for peace to be restored. Adebuyega Ishola says, so the owner of Gatwick Airport collected contracts from Nigerian government. Adenugatu collected loan from federal government. Wasak Okoya of Eleganza was made from Abuja. It is so sad that some people just open their mouths without thinking. By the special grace of God, Dangote remains the richest man in Nigeria, and it's on record that he started his business from scratch. And who is arguing with you that those people are not also self-made? They are self-made. If you want to praise your Yoruba people, you praise them now, or you praise Dangote so that he's the richest person in Nigeria. This is not a competition. Is it a competition? They're competing with you. And he said, after the Civil War, do you know what happened during the Civil War to the Igbos? And for them to make a comeback, to make themselves useful, and to make their lives better again. Do you know what that means? Has Yoruba people gone through Civil War before? Have you seen Civil War before? Adebuyega. And those people made a comeback and became self-made, industrious, helping themselves up to make their lives better again. And you are saying that is this person who is competing with you now? You people are problematical. Nobody is competing with you. Kenwood replies, says, when you fight civil war and survive, then educated yourself without free education, you can understand what the Senate president meant. But now, you are like a baby being nourished by his parents. Exactly. Do you know what those people went through? And they survived. They came back against all odds and made their lives better, supported themselves to become better. And you are saying that, I beg. Now, Kingsley George says there is nothing like self-made big business owner come billionaires in a corrupt system like Nigeria. In fact, it is a vicious circle. These businessmen are part of the chains in the vicious circle of corrupt procurement, contracting and supplies. I know the truth will be bitter. Well, some people are doing something illegal, but it is not all of them that are doing illegal stuff to have money. Classes Ugo says, God bless you, our amiable president or Senate. Akpabio is not amiable, because he's saying this one thing that is true now. That does not mean that you should not forget that Akpabio is always talking nonsense. He's not stable like that. As he has said something good today, tomorrow he might come outside and say another thing that you want to go and slap him. So he's not amiable. He's not. This one that he said is the truth. We accept that he has spoken the truth. But tomorrow he can come and tell you that you should go and start begging for food anywhere you see it. So he's not amiable at all, I beg. Climbing Soul says, Mr. Senate President, please leave you Igbos and our pains alone. All we need is Biafra. Okay? Emmanuel Jeffrey says, Akpabio, Akpamo, whatever you call yourself, this your trick can't work anymore. Because we have crossed the Rubicon, all we need now is Biafra and nothing more than that. Rogue, they have sent you. Oh, Ekete Valentine says, leave Igbos alone, please. Chinedu Ewedu says, Akpabio, we know your tricks, but it won't work for you this time. You guys should release Nnamdi Kanu. That is our demand. They really need to release that man. True, eh? This is another December coming. He won't be able to spend that with his family, with his children. They should leave this man and let him go now. What has he done? Let him go. Release him. Innocent Okoro says, Mr. President of the Senate, after the Civil War, destruction and challenges were faced not only by the Igbo lands, but the whole of southeastern part of the country. The creation of multiple states out of the then eastern region has succeeded in singling out the Igbo-speaking states for sidelining in the assignment of some critical roles at the federal level of the country. Obeono Sakagwe says, I'm not an Igbo man, but that is pure truth. The Yoruba and the Northerns are the greatest cities of all time in this country. They have so looted the country to an extent that, if it was possible, Nigeria would have disappeared out of the world map. The Igbos are the only people that made weight with their sweat. Yes, it is the truth. It is the truth, though. They are really hardworking, and they made sure that they survived against all odds after what happened during the Civil War. Christopher says, Akpabio, tell Yoruba, man, we will beat them hands down. After they will say Igbo carry drug, like if it is not drug that gave one man they call president today all the money he used to buy presidential INEC, and they are worshipping him as a god. Habib Abubakar says, while they are self-made billionaires, which is correct, you are a corrupt political billionaire. God is watching you and others. Yes, so what he said is true. But that does not change the fact that Akpabio is not a very good person. I beg, he is not. Chibundu Anthony says, Trump will show you Pepe. Trump, may your days be long. Waiting bring Trump into this matter now. Okay, God says, Oga, we did not ask you for any development anyway. We only want to be free from you people's bondage. We want our Biafran nation and nothing more. Go and develop yourself and your life. Make una leave us alone, please. Okay, since you set up that your rubbish and you still remain your stooge as your minister of works and you destroy the roads that goes to the Igbo land, please, you people should release our leader MNK and call for referendum now. Kayode Osho says, self-made people are worthy of emulation. They didn't have access to the common pot, yet they carve a nick for themselves, unlike a typical politician. Yes, so they really did. They really made their lives better, and they pull all their brothers and sisters along. They didn't leave anybody behind. They support you. They do this that trading thing. I really like it, where you go and learn a trade for some years, and then your boss sets you up. That's a really good thing. That would never happen in a Yoruba country. If you go and learn trade, you're the one that will bring money. Even after you want to graduate, you still pay boss money. You do all of that, and then you go and start to have to struggle on your own. So I like the way Igbos do their own. They are really industrious, and they help one another. I love it for them. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.